So we must get out of the confusion amongst details, quibbling about leaves, while the trunk and the branches are destroyed in processes we actually all agree on. Why is this? Why do we have this problem? Because the amount of knowledge today is so big in society at large that we have a tendency to create the silos that the city manager was talking about. And John also mentioned the silos. I prefer to call them drill holes because you can virtually see all those experts drilling deeper and deeper down into ever-increasing knowledge of detail until only the feet are sticking up of all those experts. There's no connection at the level of their heads. They don't have a clue what's going on in the other drill holes. At the time when I launched or founded the Natural Step 20 years ago, I was head of a cancer clinic and a unit of cancer scientists. And at that time we said, isn't it a pity at this university hospital that we have so many frontline researchers who are actually up and running at top levels globally, and we don't know that? Why don't we lecture to each other? And Bosse, one of my friends, got the task of organizing a lecture series whereby all the professors were going to explain to the others what they were doing. And I was supposed to explain that I was working with differentiation induction of malignant cells from chronic lymphocytic leukemias and myelodysplastic syndromes to people who were radiologists, for instance. And each of us were scared stiff to be perceived as superficial in the eyes of the others. So when we spoke about what was going on deep down in our drill holes, we made very certain that nobody understood one word of what we were saying. And eventually this turned into a completely meaningless endeavor. Nobody was there. It was irrelevant. So everybody was back into their drill holes. Only a few people who didn't really know what to do were sitting there attending those meaningless meetings. A few were good, of course. I'm exaggerating a bit. At that same clinic, we had the example of the opposite, a wonderful example of cooperation with shared mental models. Very easy to understand. Mrs. Anderson is going to die because she has cancer, unless we cure her. This is called a clinical conference. It works each time. In a clinical conference, you need the radiologist because you want to know the distribution of the tumor, and it must be exact, using the frontline science we have today. And then you need the pathologist, not some sloppy definition, this is cancer, yeah, we want to know exactly what cellular type it is. And then we need the surgeon, the medical doctor, the physiotherapist, the nurse. We need the social worker because the whole family must be mobilized, Mrs. Anderson, behind her, for her to put up with this tough treatment. And today we treat far above 50%, and we cure them. And by cure, I mean cure. They live normal lives and die of something else at a high age without prescriptions against their cancer, okay? So we cure them far above 50%. And not one of those professional groups can do that on their own. We need each other. Why does it work this time? Because we have a shared mental model. It's flesh and blood. It's very clear. It's not diffuse. It's not vague. It's Mrs. Anderson. We can look at her. We can say hello to her, and most of us have. And we put her ahead of us as healthy. What does that mean? Well, everybody around the table knows that means that the last cancer cell is killed without killing Mrs. Anderson or any other organ system, so that she can live and enjoy the pleasures. We all have that shared mental model. And now, with that very clear, simple model, it's possible to haul out from the drill holes the smartest possible knowledge to make that happen. Look at it together, and the learning is phenomenal. You learn more than ever if you are together with other people, having a shared mental model, and work on it like that. And then you repeat it over and over again, and everybody becomes more and more skilled in what's going on in the other drill holes as well. Why? Because there is a meaning for what we do together. Today, the patient is the global social society, dying gradually from the deadly disease unsustainability. And to cure that patient, we need city managers, economists, engineers, politics. We need them all in their drill holes.